After 60, these daily habits can add years to your life. Hello and welcome, friends. Today's conversation is one I hope you'll carry with you, not just through the day, but maybe for the rest of your life. It's about something we all think about, sometimes in the quiet hours when no one's around, sometimes out loud when the knees ache or a doctor visit lingers longer than it should. It's about time, and more importantly, how to have more of it, and better quality too. Now, if you're watching this and you're over 60, I want you to know something right off the bat. You are not on the decline. You are not in some inevitable downhill phase. In fact, this chapter of life can be one of the richest, most fulfilling parts of your entire story. Science is catching up to what some cultures have known for centuries. Growing older isn't about slowing down. It's about refining, about focusing on what truly matters. And that's exactly why we're here today. We're going to talk about 5 small, practical, daily habits that, when done consistently, have the power to add years to your life. Not just more birthdays on the calendar, but real years filled with vitality, clarity, independence, and peace of mind. These aren't abstract theories or complicated routines. These are simple shifts you can start right away, and they can make all the difference. Let's start where every great day starts, with your morning. And no, I don't mean an ice bath or a 3-mile run at sunrise. I'm talking about something much quieter, much gentler, but incredibly powerful: intention. Before your feet hit the floor in the morning, take just 60 seconds, 1 quiet minute, to ask yourself one question. What kind of day do I want to have today? Not what's on the schedule, not what errands need running. What kind of experience do you want to create? Peaceful, productive, joyful? That little pause, that moment of clarity, resets your brain. It shifts your nervous system out of autopilot and into awareness. Studies show that starting your day with intention actually lowers stress levels, which in turn reduces inflammation in the body, a major culprit in many age-related diseases. And while we're on the topic of mornings, let's talk about what you do after that moment of intention. No, I'm still not asking for jumping jacks, but I am asking you to move. The habit here isn't about becoming an athlete. It's about consistency. Movement, even gentle movement, is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. A 20-minute walk, some light stretching, even dancing in your kitchen as you make tea, it all counts. You don't have to push your limits, you just have to show up for your body. What's fascinating is that regular movement doesn't just help with weight or heart health. It sharpens the brain, stabilizes mood, and keeps those joints happy. Think of it this way: motion is lotion. When you move, you're literally lubricating your joints, oxygenating your cells, and telling your body, hey, we're still in this together. Now, if you've been sedentary for a while, don't let that discourage you. It's never too late to begin. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s build strength they didn't even have in their 40s. Start where you are, not where you wish you were. Your body doesn't need perfection. It just needs participation. Of course, your physical habits are only part of the equation. Just as important is what's going on in that brilliant brain of yours. Because one of the sneakiest threats to longevity isn't physical at all. It's cognitive decline. And let me be clear, getting older does not mean becoming forgetful or mentally fuzzy. That narrative is outdated and, frankly, inaccurate. What your brain needs, just like your body, is stimulation, learning new things, challenging your memory, problem solving. These are the mental equivalents of a gym workout. But here's the good news: you don't need a classroom or textbooks. You just need curiosity. Read about something you've never studied before. Practice a new skill. Yes, even something playful, like learning a new card game or trying your hand at sketching. Learn a new word every day and find a way to use it in conversation. These little mental sprints add up. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire and adapt, is alive and well long after 60, but it depends on you to keep using it. And don't worry if you forget things sometimes. Everyone does. It's not the occasional forgetfulness that signals a problem. It's when we stop engaging, stop learning, stop challenging ourselves. That's when the lights begin to dim. So flip the switch. Your brain is waiting. Now I can almost hear you thinking, that all sounds great, but what about my energy levels? That brings us to the next habit, one that's as old as civilization itself, but we've somehow lost sight of it in modern life. Hydration. Yep, good, old-fashioned water. You might be surprised to learn that many older adults live in a constant state of mild dehydration. It doesn't always show up as thirst. Sometimes it shows up as fatigue, confusion, joint pain, even dizziness. And here's the kicker. Your sense of thirst actually dulls with age. So by the time you feel thirsty, you're already behind. Make it a habit, part of your routine, to sip water throughout the day. Keep a glass next to your bed, another near your favorite reading chair, one in the kitchen. Infuse it with lemon or cucumber if you want to feel fancy. Hydrated cells are happy cells, and happy cells tend to stick around longer. That's where we'll pause for today, but not for long. Because in the next part, we'll talk about the power of relationships, joy, and why laughing might just be the best medicine of all. These aren't just feel-good extras, they are essential parts of a longer, better life. So if you're enjoying this, stick with me. The next chapter in our conversation could be the one that shifts how you experience the years ahead.